The story begins in a small town where Mayor Boyd rings a bell every evening at sunset. As soon as the residents hear it, they rush to their homes. Shops close. These talismans are in every house and are the only thing keeping the residents safe. We see Kenny, the deputy, returning to the clinic to check on his father. In Lauren's house, she is worried about her husband. Her young daughter Megan hears an old woman's voice at the window claiming to be her grandmother. Megan opens the window and the old woman transforms into a terrifying monster and attacks them. On a nearby highway, the Matthews family traveling in an RV and getting lost. Frank returns home to discover that his wife and daughter were brutally murdered. The Matthews family finds the road blocked by a massive fallen tree. They turn around, but they keep ending up back in the mysterious town. Jim asks the locals for directions. Realizing he is trapped in a loop, Jim accidentally crashes into another car, leaving his son Ethan with a serious leg injury. The mayor arrives at the crash site and arrests Jade, the drunk driver. Then he goes to help the family. Then Kenny and the nurse arrived. At the clinic, a nurse named the nurse goes to help the kid. At the clinic, a nurse named Sarah kills Toby, Jade's friend, in cold blood, forced by an unseen power. As the sun sets, the mayor tries to save the Matthews family, forcing them to take cover in Colony House and the town. At night, strange creatures appear in human form. They whisper to the people inside, trying to trick them into opening the doors so they can kill them. Donna, the leader of Colony House, tells Tabitha that these monsters are immune to bullets and that she lost her sister to them. Tragedy strikes again when Kenny finds his father and the nurse murdered in the clinic. Because a door was left open, Sarah confesses to her brother Nathan. Meanwhile, Ethan sees a boy in white through the window, a figure no one else can see. The mayor decides to punish Frank by putting him outside. We then meet Victor, the town's oldest resident, warns Ethan that the trees are moving and that big changes are coming. Then the new arrivals choose where they want to live. Victor takes Ethan to the woods to show him a faraway tree, which has the power to teleport objects to other locations. Jim and Tabitha find Ethan and pull him away from Victor. Nathan confesses to the priest that Sarah plans to kill because the voices ordered her to. Sarah takes Ethan to a secret hiding spot, but when Nathan intervenes, she accidentally kills her brother with a scalpel. Jim and Jade work together to fix a radio, hoping to contact the outside world. During this time, Jade suffers from terrifying hallucinations of strange symbols and bodies. The mayor confesses to Kenny that he is sick and dying, asking Kenny to prepare to take his place. Sarah draws a map for the priest showing where a box he buried years ago is hidden, proving she isn't crazy but is actually a link to the spirit world. Tabitha begins to notice that the town's electrical wires aren't real, so she decides to dig in the basement to find the true source of the power. Then we see a young man in Colony House sees a beautiful girl with flowers outside his window. She brutally kills him and leaves the window open for the other creatures. Donna, the house leader, manages to get most people out, while Julie and Victor escape into the woods. Julie enters a tree to find herself in another location. Meanwhile, the priest reveals to the sheriff that Sarah is still alive, and her connection to the voices might be the key. So the sheriff agrees to use her help. At this time, they hear Donna outside, and while they try to help the priest get injured and died, Jim Matthews and Jade come up with a plan to build a radio tower atop the Colony House to send a distress signal. To power it, Jim catches a signal and a voice called his name.
Your wife shouldn't be digging that hole, Jim.
Meanwhile, Jim's wife, Tabitha, becomes obsessed with digging a hole in their basement to find where the power cables lead. She eventually breaks through into a massive underground cavern, the place where the monsters sleep during the day. There, she finds Victor, who warns her they shouldn't be there. In the woods, the sheriff and Sarah encounter strange phenomena, including a tree hung with glass bottles and a massive spiderweb. The sheriff is bitten by mysterious insects and begins to lose strength. Sarah pushes him into a faraway tree to save him, which took him to another place. Meanwhile, a large bus filled with unsuspecting newcomers arrives in town, signaling a new nightmare. Hit like and subscribe for more recaps.